Hey, that helmet, give it. Hey, take your helmet off. Give it to me. Give it to me. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, you can't do that. That's not allowed.
Welcome to the silliest thing I saw this week. I am your host, Dave Pyper, and I bring you the silliest things I see each week in the NFL. Our sponsor is Vuori. Go to vuori.com/Harris for 20% off your first purchase of the most comfortable clothing around. I'll talk more about Vuori later on in the show. Week 11 gave us the NFL's last international game, and while the game was a little underwhelming, the announcing crew between Kenny Albert and Jonathan Vilma gave me a good laugh. At the start of the fourth quarter, Miami is looking at a 1st and 10. They bring Achane in motion and snap the ball to Tua, who gives the ball to Achane, but Tua does this fake, like the ball was snapped over his head, which was confusing because in the moment, like, we already saw you hand the ball off, dude. But if you want a good laugh, listen to Vilma here.
So if you were a linebacker going up against Tua on that play.
No, Kenny.
I mean,
hard no.
What would be going through your mind when you see that?
He's on drugs.
He's only kidding, folks.
I'm kidding.
Jonathan Vilma was not kidding. Week 11 also gave us a rematch of the old man game where the Steelers took on the Bengals, and the rematch was plenty exciting. We got to see Rodgers give it his all here on the tush push. We also got to see Jaylen Warren try out a flying kick / stiff arm after this long run, but the most hilarious play came from modern giant Darnell Washington, who is believed to be 7'11" and 623 pounds, give or take a few. And on Sunday, he looked like he was playing with little kids. Let's just say that's what it looked like. Here's Washington taking a pass over the middle, and he's met by 3 defenders, and he does what any man with his size would do. He jumps into and over them. Honestly, every single one of these Bengals defenders needs a medal or something for staying in that man's path. Now, if you liked that, just wait. A few minutes later, near the end of the half, Washington takes this pass and delivers a stiff arm that sends Barrett Carter into the shadow realm. Washington then lowers his shoulder and breaks another tackle, gains another 10 yards before meeting the last defender. Then Washington lets that guy know that he wasn't going to go down except for the out-of-bounds line, so he shoves that dude like 5 to 7 yards out of bounds to end the run. This is so much fun to watch, and I will be keeping my eye on Washington for more hilarity week to week. Okay, guys, keep your eyes peeled on this Emmanuel Wilson touchdown. The Packers have the ball at the 11-yard line, and they hand this ball off to Wilson after the Jacobs injury. Wilson gets the easy touchdown. Everyone's celebrating. This guy's excited. This guy looks like he's trying to take a picture of his friend's belly. After the extra point, Fox cuts to Wilson on the sideline, and yep, that is what you think it is. That is a dude peeing on the sideline with some help from the staff for some coverage. I think this dude on the left realizes that they are on camera because he lights up a little bit here. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he figures it out. And I also want to point out that notice how neither dude here is kind of even looking in the direction of Ignagbare. They do not want to be accused of sneaking a peek, and I get it. We're all curious, but we got to live with a little bit of class, fellas. As a father of 2 young kiddos, poo-poo and pee-pee is always fun for me. Every week we are brought to you by Vuori, makers of the most comfortable clothing on the planet. If you head to vuori.com/Harris, you'll get 20% off your first purchase. And let me tell you, if you're looking to lounge and stay cozy this winter, you have to check out the lounge collection that Vuori offers. Right now, I'm rocking the Cardinals hoodie that I was wearing last week and my dark blue Ponto Performance joggers. That is what I wear when I make this show for y'all. Both are part of the lounge collection, and I can't imagine relaxing in anything else. And that's why you should head to vuori.com/Harris. That way, it'll let them know that we sent you, and you'll get 20% off your first purchase. Also, you'll get free shipping on orders over $75. So I want to thank Vuori for keeping me comfortable and supporting this show. Let's get back to the funnies. So Sam Darnold had a little bit of a return to earth moment on Sunday, and he wasn't playing his best. Darnold actually threw 4 interceptions on Sunday, and I'm showing you the interceptions here because after the 4th giveaway, the Fox broadcast had a song queued up ready to go.
Territory. The defense dominating in the red zone and taking it away 4 times.
And if you weren't familiar, that is the Red Hot Chili Peppers 1991 hit, Give It Away, which, you know, isn't the nicest thing to do, but you gotta love a little joke slid in there. Well done, Fox, well done. During the Carolina-Atlanta game, we had some unnecessary shade from Brady Quinn after this big gain by the Falcons. Quinn is commenting on Carolina's defense, and listen to what he says here.
And if you're a defensive coordinator, Ejiro Evero, you got to be pulling out your hair right now, although I'm not sure he's got any left.
Yes, that's Brady Quinn taking shot at defensive coordinator Ejiro Evero's hair. Now, maybe Quinn and Evero have a relationship that I don't know about. It was just so out of nowhere, and this made me laugh pretty hard. I'm not sure I ever knew until today that the fat white lines on the sidelines are for the officials. They need a place to move up and down the field, and no one learned this lesson as well as Sean Payton learned it on Sunday. In the third quarter, the Chiefs are trying to convert this 3rd and 14, and Mahomes ends up throwing a pick to McMillan, who has a decent return, but there's a flag on the play. Denver's bench is called for unsportsmanlike conduct, which, is not something that you see every day. But when we come back from commercial, we get to see what happens, and evidently Sean Payton was a little too far into the whited area and got ran into by the official Derek Bowers. He gets hit good too. Not something you see every day. I want to thank you guys so much for checking out this week's video. I hope it was a good watch for you. Head over to Viore.com/Harris if you want to support the show and get 20% off your first purchase. I was going to show you guys Josh Allen getting his helmet stuck, but I didn't have much to comment on. It just made me smile. So I guess I'll show it to you now. But I want to give a huge thanks to JD and Charlie O for reaching out on Twitter this week and helping me build the show. I cannot tell you guys how much I appreciate that. You guys are awesome, and I will see all of you for week 12. Cheers.
Thanks so much for watching. Please, please, please smash that like button, write a comment, tell us who else you'd like to see us review film on, and of course, best of all, please subscribe to our channel and then click that little bell above the subscribe button and you'll be notified whenever we post a new video.